We just talk. Can we just talk? Figure out where we're growing. Can we just talk?
The meal plan will be delicious. Honey, no, it will not. This is a big lie. They were probably more understanding than my high school teachers. No shade or tea to them. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. I am a sophomore management major, psychology minor, and HR emphasis here at Clemson University. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my expectations versus reality for being a college student. So if you are interested in learning more about the college student experience, if you are a college student, or you just want to hear and see some, new things from a new perspective, this is definitely the video for you, so keep on watching. So quickly, I want to do a quick introduction. If you are new to my channel, make sure to follow me on all of my other platforms so you can see more behind the scenes, day to day of my life as a college student. So sit back, get cozy, and we're just gonna hop right on in to the video. So the things that I'm gonna be sharing today are just some assumptions or expectations that I had just based off of videos I watched, people, social media, TV, all the above, about what I expected my college experience or the student life aspect of college to look like. And I'm going to be sharing the expectation or the assumption of that versus what I've personally experienced. It's just my perspective on things that I wanted to share with you guys to kind of give you more insight on maybe some things that are more glamorized about certain aspects of college. We're just keeping it real and keeping it raw today, and let's get started. So as you can probably tell from the different outfit, it is a different day that I am filming this portion of the video. One, I want to celebrate the fact that we hit an awesome milestone, which was we achieved 100 subscribers on this channel. Thank you so much for your continued support of not only this channel, but watching the videos, interacting with me through the comments. Thank you so much for all that and more. You don't know how much this means to me, and I will hop right on into the video. So the first expectation or assumption is that you will get lost on campus. Yes, but no. The first few weeks you might feel like your campus, especially if it's a larger campus, it might be kind of hard and difficult for you to remember where certain buildings are or how to get to certain places. But I would definitely recommend downloading the app Google Maps, because you can get walking directions and easily learn how to get to certain places, and eventually you'll probably learn some of the shortcuts, and your large campus will actually seem quite small very quickly. Number two, there is a lot of homework. So this one I feel like varies on your own personal experience prior to going to college, or maybe your high school experience, how much homework you had then. At my high school and the type of courses that I took, I had quite a lot of homework because I was taking a lot of advanced placement. So it was meant to prepare me and to mimic a true intro freshman college course. And it's just a lot more independent study, independent learning, not as much teacher or lecture led. Also, compared to high school when you probably had a ton of quizzes and homework and blah, 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 a lot of your courses in college will probably boil down to 1 to 4 assessments, either exams, papers, that will be your whole grade for the course. Varies course to course, and it varies on your own experience, is what I would say to that. Up next, the dorms are gross, and I will have to say a big yes to this. The reason being, I feel is a lot of people have this perception that your dorm will look like the pretty photos and all this glamorization, that dorm living is so fabulous and so posh and so perfect. But in reality, it really just varies on the people you honestly are living with, who are on your hall. But definitely don't expect it to be peach and rainbows and all clean and pretty. The bus system can be confusing. Yes, I've heard depending on your university and how it's explained and how the routes work, it can become confusing. If you live on campus, I wouldn't really rely on it as far as taking you to and from your dorm to class. They can be unreliable at times, so you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket with them. College classes are harder than any high school class. So I kind of discussed this before with the whole idea that college has a lot more homework. College classes will seem harder depending on what kind of high school experience you have. So I feel everybody, no matter whatever high school experience you have, you're definitely going to have that transitional period where you're going to have to learn to adjust how you've maybe been studying or preparing for courses and preparing for assignments, and learn how to mold and adjust that to your new environment. It just varies on your own experience and perspective of it all, but definitely see if your campus has any kind of resources as you're kind of transitioning and learning how to maybe develop better study skills or study habits. Definitely check out the resources that are offered at your your university. College professors won't be understanding. This is a big lie in my opinion, because at least from my experience, they were probably more understanding than my high school teachers. No shade or tea to them. If you communicate, which is like a key component, I just have seen a lot of scenarios where they've been super understanding and flexible if you communicate in advance. More likely than not, they will be accommodating to your requests. The meal plan will be delicious. Honey, no, it will not. It is cafeteria food. They will sell it to you like it is some kind of gourmet restaurant level magnificent feast that you were chowing down on. But at the end of the day, it's cafeteria food, same type of food you had in high school. Now you're just eating it instead maybe once or twice a day, 3 to 4 times a day, and you have more selection and more opportunity to eat it. Even if you have to have a meal plan, which here you do, I would still just not go ball out and try to get like the biggest one. The food's okay, but it's not as great as they make it seem. Keep that in mind when you are selecting your meal plan. Since you're not in class all day, you have more free time. And the reality is you really don't have more free time if you think about it. You just have less time inside the class. You're probably spending that time either working in like organizations or clubs, doing or preparing for like assignments, either in a study group, doing homework or whatever. So you're just reallocating that stuff into other ways. So you really aren't getting more free time, you're just reallocating your time. Your dorm room is gonna look just like your Pinterest board. It will not, 9 out of 10. It's just not gonna happen. And even if you have like these intentions to decorate your room and you do it, awesome for you, but 9 out of 10, if it doesn't get done the first day when you're moving in, it probably won't get hung, it probably won't get decorated. It's just the reality of things. If it doesn't get accomplished, it's okay. You will gain the freshman 15. Like a lot of them varies on the person. I have friends who personally gained more weight. I don't know about 15 pounds, but they definitely gained weight their freshman year. And then I have other friends and people like myself who probably lost weight, and that was because I was being more active. It all comes down to you, your activity, and your diet, as it always has. And you will study the same way you did in high school. Your study skills from high school to college probably will be adjusted. It all comes down to what you priorly experienced and how much of that mirrors what you're now going to be experiencing. The doors are locked when you enter the classroom. Yet to see that happen. If anything, a lot of my professors are chill and they're like, hey, if you come in late, just be quiet about it, sit in the back. College professors won't slow down. You're gonna have to learn how to take notes quickly. And this is true depending on the professor. Probably gonna have to learn how to either type quickly or write fast, but there's other ways you can combat that. You can maybe use like a voice memo if they allow it and just record them speaking, so then when you go back later, you know what you can add in and fill in anything that's missing or blank, all that kind of stuff. Or you can also, I suggest definitely having a friend in the class. You can compare each other's notes and you can just fill in whatever you're missing. You won't be able to exempt exams, and because of this whole pandemic and environment that we're in, a lot of my professors and a lot of my courses have given us the option that we can either take the final or we can exempt it. So the option of exempting exams or finals is definitely on the table when you go to college. So those were just a few of my college expectations. If you did enjoy this, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any other questions or maybe you have other assumptions and you want to see if they are true, let me know down below in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Also, make sure to subscribe if you're new and hit the bell so you can be notified, because I post new videos every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys.